Sister Wives star Meri Brown debuts Mystery Man 2 years after Kody Brown split. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Looks like Meri Brown might have found love again. The Sister Wives alum revealed this week that she's spending some of the 2024 holidays with a mystery man named Brandon Stone in an Instagram post. The reveal of the new potential partner comes 2 years after Meri ended her marriage with Kody Brown. Brandon is not the first man that Meri has dated since leaving Kody, who centers the TLC reality series. Meri previously dated a man almost starting in October 2023. But the pair split a few months later. "He just wasn't my person," Meri told People. "We dated exclusively for a few months, and he just wasn't my person." The post with Brandon comes shortly after she also told People that she was dating non-exclusively. It seems like things are moving along nicely with this new partner. Meri is not the only one to move on from Kody Brown. Of the 4 women that were showcased on Sister Wives, Brown is currently only in a relationship with Robyn, whom he married last. He is also separated from Janelle and Kody Brown. In a November episode, Brown was visibly upset while helping Meri move from Flagstaff, Arizona to her new home in Salt Lake City, officially cementing the end of their relationship. "I'm glad you're my favorite ex-wife, but it's the weirdest thing to be in that place," he said in the episode. "I love the life I have, but it's a very different life than what I had 3 years ago." Brown also offered to walk Meri down the aisle if she decided to remarry, which took her off guard. "I don't know where this is coming from. He has made it clear that he did not want me in his life, so why this emotion?" Meri said in the episode confessional. "The fact that he's saying he wants to walk me down the aisle when I get married again. Like, why would he say that?" If things get serious with this new mystery man, will Kody even be invited to the wedding? Sister Wives star Kody Brown reflects on the death of Janelle Brown's son in heartfelt tribute. Kody Brown is sharing a fond memory of Garrison Brown following the 25-year-old's death earlier this week. The Sister Wives star posted a video of Garrison building a flower bed for her daughter Truly on Instagram and added a sweet message. Garrison was a wonderful, caring brother who understood Truly's need for a hobby and built her a flower bed. "We'll miss him forever," she wrote, adding the hashtags "love you" and "tell those you love that you love them." 2 of Kody's daughters, Isabel Brown and Mykelti Pedrin, shared their mother's video in their Instagram stories, and her daughter Gwendolyn commented on the post, writing, "My dog Noel made a sandpit of that flower bed." Garrison was one of 6 children that Janelle and Kody Brown shared. The former couple maintained a plural marriage with 3 other women, including Kody, and Kody has a total of 18 children from the plural union. Both Kody and Janelle announced the death of their son, whose full name was Robert Garrison, on Tuesday. "Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown," Janelle's post read. "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory." On Garrison's Instagram page, the family posted an additional message acknowledging his death. "Our beloved brother/son Robert, aka Garrison, passed late last night. We appreciate the love and support from all those who have given it," the post read. "We ask that everyone please respect our privacy and space through this hard time." Although she wasn't Garrison's biological mother, Kody maintained a close relationship with him and his siblings, especially when their mother separated from Kody. During season 18 of Sister Wives, Kody lamented his former wife's close relationship with their children as they celebrated Easter without him. "This is exactly what Kody and Janelle's plan is. To separate me from my children so they can have them all to themselves," he said in one episode. Kody's estrangement from Garrison and his brother Gabriel has been chronicled on the reality show for the past 2 seasons. When the pandemic hit, the Brown patriarch doled out strict protocols to protect his family. When he felt that Gabrielle and Garrison weren't taking his protocol seriously, Kody stopped staying over at Janelle's house and suggested that his sons should no longer live there. In response, Janelle noted that Garrison was living at home to save for a down payment on a home. "I'm not going to kick him out this close to that goal," she said. In addition, Janelle noted that Garrison was not really social anyway, since his friends had moved away. "I've been starting to worry about him because he's lonely," she told Kody. The mother of 6 also made it clear that Gabe wouldn't be willing to stop seeing his girlfriend. In a confessional interview after the conversation, Kody expressed his frustration with the situation. "I'm on the verge of washing my hands of it. I'm gonna have Gabrielle and Garrison move out of the house," he said, adding that he couldn't technically evict them because Janelle's name was on the lease. Kody, Garrison, and Gabrielle's estrangement endured and was a focal point of seasons 17 and 18 of Sister Wives. Sister Wives, another Brown kid, follows Janelle to North Carolina. Janelle Brown relocated to North Carolina, but no sooner did the Sister Wives star make the move was she followed by a Brown child. She already has family there, but now she has even more children to love on and spend time with. Janelle Brown was very content in Flagstaff, Arizona. She liked the idea of building on the family land, Coyote Pass, and got into the art of gardening. It was zen for her, and Janelle had discovered a form of inner peace. She was so invested in moving onto the land that she purchased an RV. This was so she and her daughter, Savannah, could spend the summer on the property. Janelle wanted to see what it was like to be physically on the land and all that went into it. She then had a mock layout for a home drawn up, which she shared with her family to show them how serious she was. Unfortunately, they did not have the money to pay off Coyote Pass, so the plans were put on hold. As time went by, the wives started to leave the plural family. Kody Brown Woolley left in 2021, Janelle was next, and Meri Brown was last. Janelle asked to be bought out of the land because she had no intentions of building and found a farm in North Carolina with her daughter, Maddie Brush Brown. She then moved there from Flagstaff without telling her ex-husband, Kody Brown, and now another Brown has made the move to North Carolina. Janelle took to Instagram to show that Kody Brown Woolley's son, Peyton Brown, is now an official resident. More so, he got a job and an apartment there, so it looks like he is sticking around. Janelle joked it may be time for Kody to get a second home there as well. Isabel Brown had moved to North Carolina for school and lived with Maddie Brush Brown for a year. She then moved to Utah to be closer to her mother and sisters. Savannah Brown now lives with Maddie, so it appears to be a Sister Wives migration. What did the fans think of Peyton's big move? They were thrilled. "I bet Maddie is so thrilled that all her siblings and you are all moving to NC. You are amazing, and I love the closeness of you and Kody and your kids. It's simply beautiful. Yes. Kody_Browns needs to get a second place there so y'all can hang out. Your relationship is so lovely. Love this for you all." He gets his silliness from Kody. Fans have loved watching Kody and Janelle's extremely close sisterhood. Though they are no longer sister wives, their children were raised as one and they view each other's kids as one unit. When Kody met her now husband, David Woolley, she told him that she and Janelle were a package deal. So maybe Kody might have to consider a second home. Sister Wives, Kody Brown shares the hardest part of Italy honeymoon with husband David Woolley. Kody Brown reached new heights on her honeymoon, but it wasn't an easy journey. The Sister Wives star shared a look at her latest adventures on her honeymoon with new husband David Woolley, which included a shaky ascent to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. In an Instagram post on Wednesday, December 4, Kody shared a video of herself climbing the famed Italian landmark and glimpses of her other adventures around Pisa. She started the video showing herself near the bottom of the tower. As she detailed what was happening, "We are walking up the Tower of Pisa." The video then cut to show her midway through climbing, as she said, "We're almost at the top of the Leaning Tower, and I don't know what I was thinking. Like, heights are not my favorite thing in the world." "Okay, leaning back is worse than leaning forward," she continued. "No, leaning, it's better. But leaning back is not as fun. Despite the shaky ascent, she made it to the top as she then showed several photos, including a snap of her and Woolley smiling while posing both at the very top and the base of the tower. She also showed pictures of the nearby cathedral and the transcription and a view of the area. I have learned in my life, and in Pisa, sometimes the most beautiful views come after the hardest climbs, she captioned the video. Christine previously had a spiritual marriage to Sister Wives star Kody Brown, which ended in 2021. She was one of Kody's 4 wives, alongside Meri, Janelle, and Robyn Brown, and the show documented the lives of their large family, including their combined 18 children. Following their split, Christine got engaged to Woolley in April 2023 and wed him in October of that year. Christine and Woolley recently embarked on a European vacation for their honeymoon, with Pisa as the latest stop. Last week, Christine documented their trip through France, which included a boat ride in the Calanques National Forest in Cassis. The views were absolutely stunning. Truly something you have to see to believe, she wrote in the post caption. I'll admit, the boat ride wasn't exactly smooth sailing for me. Seasickness is no joke. But even so, it was worth it to experience something so unique and breathtaking. Christine also urged others to take a similar trip, if given the opportunity to do so. It's a good reminder that sometimes stepping outside your comfort zone can lead to some pretty unforgettable memories, she concluded. Meri Brown destroys another tie to Kody Brown and declares he took the easy way out. Meri Brown has been sending mixed messages to Sister Wives viewers since she parted ways with Kody Brown, and the confusion continued on Sunday's new episode of the TLC hit. Sister Wives Season 19 has struggled to find compelling storylines because much of the cast no longer speaks to Kody, so everyone has been proceeding with their lives without his input. Meri famously walked away from Kody when Christine and Janelle Brown did the same thing, sending the show into uncharted territory. But Meri has talked a lot of smack about him despite putting on a united front when sharing the screen with her ex, leading to viewers' confusion about whether there was any hope of a reconciliation. The latest episode of Sister Wives aired after a small holiday hiatus. Meri opened up about her return to Utah after she and her one-time family basically were kicked out by the state. At one point, Meri felt like she would never return and opened up about it being weird now because she's back. During the installment, Meri continued planning her B&B and mentioned a street sign-looking thing she had given her late mother several years ago that included Kody's name and another key piece of information. It was mileage to my home in Flagstaff, both of which are not relevant anymore. Meri conceded as her friends Lisa and Amber helped her through this significant shift. I'm happy to get rid of it, she told them as she started to disassemble it, which was like a thorn in her side, a bit like her ex-husband. Meri didn't want to throw it in the garbage because she wanted to ruin it on purpose. It's not uncommon for people to want to move on with their lives after a relationship breakdown, and Meri seems ready to go guns blazing into her next chapter. However, she recently indicated there was still a spark between her and Kody after they met up earlier this season. In fact, she even suggested she and Kody could have salvaged their relationship if they had put in the time, which is pretty laughable. If you've watched this show for as long as it's been on, then you're probably aware that Kody checked out long before Meri did, so fans want her to move on with her life. Sister Wives, Robyn Brown explains why she never even wanted to be legally married to Kody. It's no secret that Robyn Brown has always dreamed of having a big, happy, polygamous family. Yet, a legal marriage to husband Kody Brown was apparently not always part of that vision. On the Sunday, December 29 episode of Sister Wives, Robyn, as well as Kody's ex-wives Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown, discussed the decision Meri made to divorce Kody so that he could legally marry Robyn. Kody shared that he never felt like that legal divorce did anything to us. Meri volunteered it, but for some reason, it still had an emotional impact on her, because shortly after was when she went through the catfish experience. Kody told the cameras, referencing how Meri, who was his first wife, was catfished by a female admirer pretending to be a man. Meri, meanwhile, noted in a separate confessional how she felt legally divorcing Kody was what she needed to do. After that, she recalled the Brown family patriarch being really kind and present in our relationship for, a month or so afterward before things dissipated. She then said the catfishing incident occurred several months later. Noting how the legal marriage really seemed very important to Meri, Janelle told the cameras how she suspected it wasn't Meri's idea to legally divorce Kody. I was actually sort of speechless when she told us that she was actually doing it, because I thought Meri would never do this. I already had started to see that there was a little bit of favoritism for Robyn from Kody at that point, and I did worry, she recalled. From Christine's perspective, the 52-year-old remembered that when Robyn first came into the family, she started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband so he could marry the second wife legally and legally adopt the kids. Christine claimed that Robyn brought this up to plant the idea into the family's heads, noting how she mentioned that several times through the years, like she was putting that in there because she would have loved that to happen. On the contrary, Robyn claimed the allegation that she planted an idea in Meri's head is an absolute lie. I never said it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids. I've never even heard of that before, Robyn told the cameras. Meri told me when she made the offer that when we were getting to know each other, she had had the idea in her head to offer to give me the legal marriage so that Kody could adopt my kids. From there, Robyn declared, I never even wanted to be legally married to Kody. I was actually really grateful that I wasn't going to be legally married to Kody because I'd gone through so much trauma with my legal divorce in my last marriage, she added. I was very happy and content with my spiritual marriage. I didn't need anything else. Robyn joined the Brown family in 2010 as Kody's fourth wife. He had already been married to Meri legally since 1990, while also being spiritually wed to Janelle since 1993 and Christine since 1994. In 2014, Meri legally divorced Kody so that he could wed Robyn legally to adopt her children from her previous marriage. The longtime couple eventually separated in 2023 after 3 decades of marriage, and Meri later obtained an official termination of the marriage through their church on the grounds of abandonment. Janelle and Christine also ended their marriages to Kody in the months leading up to his separation from Meri. Sister wives Garrison Brown shares why she thinks Robyn Brown orchestrated Meri and Kody's divorce. According to Sister Wives Garrison Brown, Robyn Brown didn't just want the man, she wanted the legally cemented family. Kody Brown's third wife said that when the polygamist with fourth wife Robyn, already mom to Dayton Brown, now 24, Aurora Brown, now 22, and Brianna Brown, now 19, from her first marriage. She started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband so he could marry the second wife legally and legally adopt the kids, Christine alleged on the TLC series December 29 episode. And I remember thinking, yeah, that's a plant. Because according to the mom of 6, now married to drywall company owner David Woolley, it wasn't just a one-off comment. Robyn mentioned that several times through the years, Christine continued, like she was putting that in there because she would have loved that to happen. Though Christine acknowledged that Meri Brown, Kody's first wife, would say that the decision to legally end her union in 2014, which paved the way for Kody to adopt Robyn's 3 eldest kids, was all hers. I don't think Meri felt like it was planted, said Christine. I think Meri felt like it was her own idea. Kody's second wife, Janelle Brown, said she was equally stunned that Meri would change her relationship status to technically single. The legal marriage really seemed very important to Meri, Janelle explained on the series' December 29 episode. I was actually sort of speechless when she told us that she was actually doing it, because I thought Meri would never do this. And Janelle wasn't all that thrilled about the reshuffling, adding, I already had started to see that there was a little bit of favoritism for Robyn from Kody at that point, and I did worry. To hear Robyn tell it, though, the only on-paper move was fully Meri's brainchild. The idea that I, planted an idea in Meri's head is an absolute lie. She insisted on the December 29 episode. I never said it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids. I'd never even heard of that before. Meri told me when she made the offer that when we were getting to know each other, she had had the idea in her head to offer to give me the legal marriage so that Kody could adopt my kids. Robyn was eager to have and to hold the former salesman. But since she'd already ended one marriage to David Preston Jessup in 2009, I was actually really grateful that I wasn't going to be legally married to Kody because I'd gone through so much trauma with my legal divorce in my last marriage, she added. I was very happy and content with my spiritual marriage. I didn't need anything else. Regardless of who proposed the plan, Meri revealed the legal maneuver had a large impact on her real-life relationship. When Kody and I got the legal divorce, it was something that we had talked about together for years, but at the time that it actually happened, I was the one who made that move and went to go talk to the lawyer first because I was just in a place of let's just do it. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's just get it done, the mom to 29-year-old Janelle Brown explained. I kept thinking, if we can wait until our relationship is stronger, then I'll feel better about doing it, and I'll feel more confident, and I'll feel more secure in our relationship. But that was never going to happen, obviously. Instead, Meri revealed, it was within 6 months that he quit coming around. Looking back with the benefit of hindsight, she continued, I do question if at that time he already kind of had this plan in mind. If I can just do this, it'll be easy transition. Because for the first few weeks after they signed on the dotted line, she noticed their marriage had trended for the better. He was really kind, and he was present in our relationship for, a month or so, she recalled. And then you just can't keep up like a facade for too long. Of course, her take on the end of their union, both the legal and the spiritual version, is just one drop of tea she and her fellow sister wives have been spilling this season. Check out everything we've learned. Kody Brown insisted he was ready to divide himself from first wife Meri Brown shortly after their 1990 vows. But he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, "Oh Meri, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us." Meri shared in the September 15 premiere, referencing their 2018 move. Like he'd led me to believe those things. This is what he's done for many